You're listening to the Evil Metal Gamers Podcast.
Welcome, guys, to another episode of Evil Metal Gamers Podcast. Today is June 4th, 2018.
Heyo.
Heyo. Episode number 35. Is it 35?
Oh, no, I haven't
Not
checked.
going to correct it? Yeah. My name is Jose Rodan.
And I am Frank Berna.
Oh, God. And welcome to another episode of Evil Metal Gamers Podcast, where you can hear all your geek news.
All week, every week.
You know, for a brand new dad, you're kind of a spiffy. Is that the coffee?
It's the beer.
The beer?
Yep.
The beer keeps you like that?
Yeah.
No shit. Well, good for you then. Good for you. You been sleeping?
Well, yeah. With me working, and she doesn't have to work, she grants me the opportunities to sleep. But once some vacation comes up here on Friday, I have night duty. She'll have day duty. So basically, because I'm a night person to begin with, I'll just stay up till 4 in the morning, and then when she wakes up in the morning, she'll take over. I'll get to sleep until about noon, 1 o'clock, and then, we live our lives.
That's cool.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we need to start doing this a little bit. I wanted to do the recordings earlier so your sanity, so you can keep your sanity.
I'm okay.
Cool. So we hit that drought.
It's bad. It's bad, but it's not bad. I'm going back. I've been backlog. Picked up Batman Arkham Knight DLC, so I've been playing that. In playing that, well, I'll get to that later, but no, I'll get to that later. I want to save that for later.
You want to save it for later? We're already talking about it.
No,
What's the problem?
It's later. This is the official E3 prediction podcast, being that we are officially 7 days away. Well, not even 7. We're like
7 days.
No, technically we're not, because EA, who thinks they're God's gift to the world, is that we are having our EA Play, which they're not officially a part of E3, but they're right downtown LA with everybody else.
They're pretty close.
They're Saturday. They literally are Saturday.
Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm not going to be able to watch all this. All this, I'm going to have to be able to watch it later on. It's just no way. No way I can fucking... I mean, you have the summer.
Yep.
You're good.
Yep.
Me, on the other hand, I'm going to have to sneak out of work or...
Are you gonna ghost it, or are you gonna disappear on everybody so you don't hear anything?
I might try to do something like that. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Stay away from the internet.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I can watch it while. Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Maybe I can watch it while I'm in the plane or something. And
Is
it's
it
not
pause?
that I try. I mean, maybe I don't know. What is it? EA, and then you got Nintendo.
No. It is EA Saturday. It is, it's Xbox.
All right, you're guessing.
No.
Are you guessing?
It's Xbox and Bethesda on Sunday.
Okay,
Monday.
EA Saturday, June 9th, 11 a.m. Pacific time is going to be EA.
Oh my God!
Microsoft.
I'm telling you off the top of my head.
Well, I'm reading it so you don't have to get it on the top of your head.
Well,
Microsoft is Sunday.
Is Sunday with Bethesda.
June 10th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. I'm letting the listeners know. Bethesda Sunday, June 10th at 6:30 p.m.
Is Ubisoft.
No. Ubisoft? Well, I mean, I want to watch the Square Enix. I need to see that Lara Croft. Oh, yeah, the Lara Croft
Square's
game.
going to have Square's getting their own show again.
Yeah, at 10 a.m. which is what time in our at East?
It's like 1,
1 in the afternoon. We're guessing.
something like that.
Fuck it. 1 in the afternoon. Guessing. And there's plenty of games. They're talking about Kingdom Hearts 3, Dragon Quest 11, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the remake of Final Fantasy 7. You're not gonna want to miss that.
No, I won't miss that. I didn't know that they had one.
Yeah.
And then it's Ubisoft. It's
You
PC
got
games.
it. Ubisoft.
And then it's Sony. And then Tuesday's Nintendo. That's it.
God, Monday is gonna be fucking crazy.
Yep. And you can see us live streaming.
How are we gonna do that live? Just so everybody knows, we're gonna have a party.
Yeah.
So I don't even know how. I haven't even sat down to figure out how we do it. I think it's we watch it on YouTube.
Yeah. Well,
And
no,
stream it at the same time.
We'll watch it on TV, and then we can just hook up the computer to Twitter or our cell phones. I mean, fuck, we can like Periscope it through like 6 different accounts.
Oh, do you have a computer that can do this?
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard.
I hope so.
No.
'Cause you just promised the users we were going to be
We are
doing it live. Doing it live.
doing it live.
So what do you got for me? What do we got in news in the video game world?
Well, that's coming later. I got all kinds of other news, though. What you want first? I got movies. I got TV. I got
Go with them. You know, let's go with TV first.
TV. For those of you who don't know, June's going to be a good month because we are getting one of the more. What's the
Are
word
you
I'm
guessing?
looking for? No, it was one of the more surprising shows. That's what I was trying to get to. One of the more surprising shows. We're getting Luke Cage season 2 this month.
I heard that might be the last one.
And that's going to no, because they got a Daredevil. Daredevil and Punisher got renewed. So that's,
I heard this is season 2 is the last Luke Cage.
oh, it's the last Luke Cage.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Something about it's probably the weakest one or something like that. But if I would have to pick the weakest one, it would be.
There's no way that's the weakest one. You're high.
So forget about your fucking ratings on it. I'm telling you, the weakest if nobody's watching it.
No way, dude. Luke Cage was loved. His Iron Fist to everybody.
If Netflix is not renewing, it's for a reason.
No. Iron Fist would be the one that they shouldn't renew.
I don't know.
I don't know, especially
Maybe.
after Black Panther.
Okay, well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't put Luke Cage in the same category as Black Panther just because the African American character, because Luke Cage didn't break records.
Well, it's a Netflix show.
It doesn't mean that it was the most watched Netflix show ever.
No, but it was really high. But
it didn't break records.
What record is there to break?
Netflix records. Netflix records.
But you're not
Highest watched.
You're not breaking a Netflix record. Like you're going up against things like 13 Reasons Why and all these other things that little teenage girls watch.
As opposed in the movie theater that you're going against all the Marvel movies?
No. Think about, dude, the number one movie forever was goddamn Titanic.
Okay, well, I'm talking about the Marvel movies.
What do you mean? Teenage girls like Marvel now.
No, you're not understanding. You're saying that Luke Cage wouldn't be able to compete against that?
No.
But Black Panther was able to compete against everything else, being the number 3 movie domestically in the United States of America?
Yeah. The reason why is because minorities want to see it.
Okay. As opposed to Luke Cage, who was actually the first African American superhero.
No, that'd be Blade.
You're right. Nah, Blade wasn't counting as a superhero.
Blade is Marvel.
He's a vampire.
He's Marvel.
Yo, no. It's not the same category.
Yes, it is.
I don't think so.
He's like Ghost Rider. He's one of those.
So let's go back to that then. How come Blade didn't break records?
Because it wasn't what this was. It wasn't we have a social political movement with Black Panther. He stands for something, and it represents something a lot bigger than just comic books, and that's why it did so well. Black Panther did a lot.
I'm just trying to figure out what's the difference. What is the difference between the superhero Black Panther and the superhero Blade?
What's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference?
It's the socio.
What attracted?
It's the socioeconomics behind it. It's this idea of, African Americans and Africans. What do we do? Do we support one another? Do we fight one another? And what do we gain by fighting one another? What do we gain by staying hidden? What do we gain by not sharing our information, our technology?
All right. First of all, you're telling me the story of the Black Panther, yes, but you're not going to sit me and tell me that the trailers explained that. What lure the African American person to go see Black Panther over Blade? And you just described to me the movie, but most people didn't go into that movie knowing what you just said. The trailer didn't say any about that.
Right.
So, once again, why this one over Blade?
Well, why did the X-Men not do what the Avengers did? I mean, it goes back to that. We're talking films that have had literally 10 years of recognition to build up something. It didn't happen overnight. If Black Panther would have...
So basically what you're saying is that Black Panther is part of a universe that was so big...
Yes.
That it was more recognized
yes.
than when Blade was around. Okay. See? That wasn't so hard.
No, I mean, yeah.
So basically Black Panther would have never been as big if there was no MC universe.
Exactly.
All right. See? That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
So that's coming out. And I keep watching it, and I brought it up last time, Into the Badlands, right?
You're still watching that?
Yes.
Didn't they cancel that?
No, I think it's got renewed for season 4. I know they got 3 seasons of it. I know why I like it.
Why do you like it?
Because
it's so bad?
No, because if it was a video game, it would be one of the best video games ever. It's like a video game movie that's great as a video game, and when you see the movie, it's like, ah. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
So it has this concept. When I'm watching, I'm like, man, if this was a game, this would be such a really good fucking video game. But it isn't. But I keep watching it. I like it though. Like there's something about it. It's real. I'm telling. Like there's nothing about it that's like, oh my god, this is the next Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, kind of. No, not even remotely close. But it's fun, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
And at times the fighting in it is so good, and then they do some weird thing where they're like standing on one hand on a railing fighting with a sword and you're like, god damn it. If they would ground it a little bit, it would be one of the best shows. But because they do all this over the top shit, it's like, if that makes any sense.
It does. Did you catch up on Preacher?
I haven't touched Preacher.
God damn. Preacher season 3 is about to start. You're missing a hell of a show. Starting in June.
Is that on Netflix?
It's AMC. Oh.
Yeah, almost all the AMC shows are on Netflix now.
But I can't confirm if Preacher's there. I don't know. Into the Badlands is, right?
Yeah, Into the Badlands is AMC. Walking Dead is AMC. Breaking Bad is AMC.
But I think if you have Comcast, you should be able to see it.
Okay.
I might be wrong, but you should be able to see it.
What else?
So Walking Dead is in big trouble.
Losing
2 of its main actors. Andrew Lincoln and Maggie. Let's just call her Maggie.
Really?
So, yeah. They're not going to renew their contract after this next season.
Well, a lot of people are speculating that Negan's going to take over for Andrew.
That's so fucking stupid. You want to kill the show, then that'll be it. It's just, why would you say that? That's so dumb. God, I hate you right now.
That's what they're saying. Dude, I hate that show to begin with. That show's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, but it just, I mean, now that would be flat out fucking stupid.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've come to realize the importance of a damn good villain, and I'm seeing that playing Injustice, not Injustice, playing Arkham Knight.
Sorry to interrupt you. I didn't mean to cut you off. We're also live on Twitch.
Oh, sweet.
So no camera or anything, but they can hear us.
Sweet. Shout out to whoever's listening. Normally I'm there. I can see the people talking.
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you what they say.
But Arkham Knight, just playing it and interacting with all the villains. Jesus Christ, Batman is just so good, and what makes Batman so good is his villains.
Yeah, I agree.
And mostly his villains are so good because they're not, to a certain degree, evil. Like Lex Luthor's evil, and he's evil for no reason. He's evil because he's rich and wants power. He's basically Donald Trump.
But I don't know. I feel like Lex was also tortured, and he wants power, but at the same time, he's trying to protect the world from aliens.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my take on it. He's not as interesting as Batman's characters, but I mean, a lot of Batman's characters are just plain evil.
No, give me a character that's just plain evil.
Okay, what about the guy who cuts his skin every time he kills someone?
Zaz?
Zaz, because he was a gambler and he just lost all his money. But he's that's it.
But Zaz isn't one of the elite.
Okay, so see now, so we're talking about the elite now,
dude. I mean, what? Dude, you go through all of his villains, and dude, I don't even think you could put Zaz in the top 15 villains Batman's faced. Top 15.
Okay, well, all right. All right, hold on. So let's go to
Oswald Cobblepot.
Yeah, go for it.
Oswald Cobblepot is a deformed human being that just goes to show that just because you have money, it doesn't mean anything. Because he was raised in a household equal to that of Bruce Wayne, but he was put down because Bruce Wayne was handsome and he wasn't, and his money was just as good as Bruce Wayne's, but never got him the respect, and that's why he's plagued. He is bent up because he's just a physical deformity, and that has nothing to do. That was just pure genetics.
Okay,
you don't get to choose that, and that goes back to this thing that money doesn't make you great.
Okay, all right, hold on. The Joker.
The Joker is...
And the Joker is interesting himself because he's fucking nuts. But...
Right, but the Joker... Hell, you look at what the Joker is, and the Joker is this idea of chaos, but it's this... I want to make people do what they say they'll never do. The Joker's constantly testing Batman. He's the ultimate test. Will you ever break your rules?
God.
Anybody else?
Okay. Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn? Harley Quinn is just Harley Quinn is a sidekick. You might as well be talking about Robin. Harley Quinn is just a person who is manipulated and is absolutely fascinated by what the Joker is. Hell, she's a doctor. She's a psychiatrist. And she got manipulated by the Joker and his idea of chaos.
Okay. Clayface. Oh, that's not an elite, right? You're looking for the elite. Riddler.
Riddler is an individual who's constantly testing somebody. He's not in it to make money. He's in it to find the challenge of an individual who is smarter than he is. That's his only purpose is to challenge an individual. And Batman is the one puzzle that is always beating him.
Okay. I get it.
Like, Batman's villains are so complex. Hell, you got Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is anything but evil. Mr. Freeze is a scientist who is trying to save his wife, but
And he's willing to do anything for it.
Like, you can't tell me that you can't empathize with that. Like, almost every single villain of Batman.
You can empathize, but at the same time, he's
right. But
not even if I'm not mistaken, in the comic books and in the movies and in the cartoons, she eventually comes out of that condition that she has, and she hates him for it.
I don't
Because
know.
of everyone he kills, he went nuts trying to solve this puzzle.
But that's what's so endearing about the Batman villains, is because you can empathize with them. You can look at them and be like, "Damn, I can see why."
True.
Unlike some of these other characters that are just flat. And it goes back to why, like, Superman sucks, why the Flash sucks, why just basically all of the Justice League is ass. But it's why Batman is so loved.
Batman is loved, but I didn't think they could kill Batman like they did in that movie. Yeah. Which I watched it.
Which one?
The Justice League. And it was just as bad as I imagined. Probably worse. It's embarrassing. It's an embarrassing movie.
Like that's like saying that you want to put in a catheter and have a prostate exam simultaneously. Why? Like, why do that to yourself? You're masochistic on a level that I can't comprehend, man.
I wanted to see it. I mean, it was free. I didn't pay for it. I wasn't using it.
That is literally time.
Man, we waste our time sleeping and going to the bathroom.
I would rather go to the bathroom for 2.5 hours. Almost 3 hours.
I watched it just in case. No. I told you a bunch of times. Out of that whole series, my favorite one is Wonder Woman. And they were able to make this heroine, is that how you say it?
Yep.
Into this garbage in this movie. They went from 1 step forward to 3 steps back.
Speaking of heroine and this Wonder Woman that you want to proclaim. So the next
Wonder Woman?
The next Wonder Woman is taking place bum in the 80s, taking from Marvel's Thor, which is really kind of based in the 80s. And that's what they decided to do.
Why? It doesn't explain anything. Wonder Woman disappeared from being Wonder Woman.
Apparently she
from
reappears
World War
in the
II,
80s.
And nobody remembered in 30 years who she was.
Wasn't it World War One? Because if she would have stopped
it was World War One.
Because if she, it shows how weak she is because she allowed World War II to happen.
No, because
she allowed World War II to happen because her little boyfriend died. Yep. She didn't want
to be part of it anymore.
She allowed Hitler to take over. Way to go. What a hero.
Really?
Yep.
Seriously?
Yep. I went there.
Bro.
What are you going to do?
I'm not going to do anything because it doesn't change how good the movie was. It doesn't change it. You're just criticizing the hero or the bad writing or the plot hole of the writers from World War I all the way to 2016 when the movie came out. I understand what you're saying. It is stupid.
Here's my concept behind this.
But if you didn't see it, you can... Go ahead.
All of this weird time traveling thing, I mean, she's going to age. Isn't that weird? Or am I looking too much into it? Because I hate to sound like an arrogant,
why would she age?
Douchebag. women don't age well. Like, women age substantially more than men do, and you could tell that a woman is 5, 7, 10 years older than she was.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, you could tell Jennifer Lopez is much older. But what I'm getting at is,
Are you seeing Jennifer Lopez age bad?
no, you got to hear me out. The first time we see her is in
Selena.
wasn't she in Batman vs Superman? Yeah.
Wait, what are we talking about? Oh,
We're talking
still
about the chick.
I thought we were talking about J-Lo.
Okay, so we have this chick who's in Batman vs Superman, right? Then she goes back to World War One, and we have that movie. Then we go to the Justice League. Now we're going back to the 80s. It's not going to be like, you're not going to be able to tell that she's older, but she's not older, but she is older.
Yeah, I agree. I'm telling you, that's bad writing from... It just doesn't make sense. I think it would have made more sense if they made the character in World War II. But, I mean, that ship has sailed. It doesn't change the fact that the movie was really well directed, really well designed. The actors were good. It was the best DC movie there is, and that's not much to say. And I'm not comparing the Dark Knight series. I'm just talking about the ones that are out now. It was really well done. It actually, that director, which I don't know her name right now, actually made an improvement on the DC universe, and I feel that they rushed to Justice League to try to compete with Marvel and fucked up, because if they would have taken their fucking time and done what that director did with with Wonder Woman, they probably had something there. And then it was just pure bad casting for the other characters.
Yeah.
Even fucking... I'm really trying not to curse.
I know.
Even Bruce Wayne, I still don't like Ben Affleck. I don't like him. There's nothing... Jesus, man, are you okay? Do you need an antacid?
Dude, I'm knocking back my beers, man. Leave me alone. I'm a grown-ass man. Let me alone. Let me do me.
All right, calm down. Either way, going back. So yeah, they took 5 steps back, and they've killed the friend. There's no way. Now they're going to the 80s, and probably there's a 90% chance that the damage they've done with Justice League, that they can't recover it. They can't. Not even the original director could save Wonder Woman Part 2.
You mean Zack Snyder?
You're kidding me.
Oh,
Zack Snyder's directing Wonder Woman 2?
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about the original director for...
No, the director of Wonder Woman. It was a female director.
Yeah, I don't know who she is. Bravo to her, though. I mean...
Yeah, she was able to, get them out of that hole that they dug when they did Batman vs. Superman. And then... fucking Zack Snyder had a fucking drill, and he drilled so deep in there that not even Josh Whedon could get them out of that fucking hole. He tried. He could have brought the fucking Firefly to get it out of there. They wouldn't gotten him out. So deep of shit down there, it was ridiculous. Anyway, we ventured off of talking this too much. What else do you want to talk about? Movies.
I saw Solo.
You saw Solo. Did you go solo?
I went solo.
Probably you and like 3 other people in the theater.
I really enjoyed it.
I'm sure you enjoyed it, but doesn't mean it's the worst. I mean, it's done the worst than any other Star Wars movie.
But the thing is people are it's oversaturated. It's the fact that there's been a new Star Wars movie every year for the past 4 years, and let me tell you, episode 7 and 8, they're not that good.
7 wasn't bad.
7 wasn't good.
The Force Awakens?
It wasn't that good. It was okay.
What exactly are you trying to get from Star Wars?
Well,
it was a Star Wars movie.
Right, but it's not that it's... there's a very high level for what Star Wars is off of the originals.
Okay.
And when you bring back those classic characters, the fans had an idea of what you're going to do.
All
And
right.
and it wasn't that great, you know? And
Yeah.
it wasn't that great. They weren't bad, but they weren't great.
I mean, I
And
could agree with you with episode 8, but I can't agree with you with Star Wars Force Awakens. In fact, the reason that Star Wars Force Awakens was so good is because it was everything from the original Star Wars. If you think about it, it's exactly everything they have in Star Wars.
right, but look at how good Rogue One was.
Rogue One was good. Yes.
Rogue One was really good. Rogue
Yeah,
One
because-
was really good.
But that's not fair. Well,
How is that not fair? It's a Star Wars film. I think that is the epitome of fair.
I think you're judging the episode 2, 7, and 8 to the original Star Wars. If you're going to compare them, why don't you just compare them to 1, 2, and 3 and see how good they are?
Well, yeah, compared to 1, 2, and 3, yes.
So exactly. So just compare to 1, 2, and 3, and you'll feel much better.
But it's not 1, 2, and 3. It's predicated off of the originals. I mean,
You can't compare it to 3, 4, and 5. I mean, I'm sorry, 4, 5, and 6.
But you kind of have to because they're following 4, 5, and 6.
Yo, I mean, let me tell you, what's his name? I forgot his name. Oh my god.
Who?
I thought the director.
Ron Howard?
Wasn't Ron.
Or
Ron
J.J.
Howard did
Abrams?
J.J. Abrams, I thought he did pretty good. In my opinion, I thought he did a good job. Not the other one, the one for the after that. But Rogue One was good. But believe it or not, Rogue One is judged by not really good either, by a lot of people.
Rogue One was amazing. Like Rogue One was what I was expecting. And after I
But
saw
Rogue One had. How could you compare? Rogue One had no Jedi's, no nothing.
but you don't like. That's the thing about it, and that's what I'm ready. That's that's what makes, to a certain degree, that's what makes Solo so good. Is the concept of it's not really based around these Jedi's.
Okay.
It's dude, I really enjoyed it.
But then
Go
okay.
ahead.
Okay, that's probably what you're lacking because it doesn't have the Jedi's, but you need the Jedi's in episodes 7 and 8.
You do need the Jedi's in episode 7 and 8, but you were bringing up Rogue One.
Okay, but I think that's why people like it. But I really don't think that people didn't go see Solo.
Oh no, people didn't. I've been reading on why people didn't go see Solo, and it's because of how angry they are at episode 8.
Okay.
And that's their whole reasoning behind why they don't want to see Solo. Is a lot of people are saying that they're kind of Star Wars out.
And you don't think that would happen with Ant-Man?
No, I think Ant-Man. I think Ant-Man's gonna. I don't think Ant-Man's gonna do what everything else has done. But
you're not telling me that it doesn't. So how could they have the same effect on Star Wars? And it wouldn't be in an MCU when you have one Star Wars a year and you're having 3 in 1 year of MCU.
Because they're not following a story chronologically. They're not in order. They're all over the place. And it's kind of like, at least with the MCU, it doesn't feel like a cash grab. Solo feels like a cash grab to a lot of the fans.
Yes, it is a cash grab.
But it wasn't bad. Like that's the thing that I'm coming back to. It's not a bad.
I think you're
movie.
being biased because Danny Glover's in it.
Donald Glover's in it. No, but I'm not. But he's not in it that much. The guy who plays Han Solo, Aiden, I think his name is, or Alden. It's either Aiden or Alden.
Does he do Han Solo justice?
He does him really well. All the supporting cast, all these new people are
Emily Clark too.
Really well done.
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson's awesome in the movie. Awesome.
I can't picture Woody Harrelson in a Star Wars movie.
He's great, and it kind of goes to show why Han Solo is the way he is. Because if you remember episode...
I kind of can guess just by the trailer what happens with him and Woody Harrelson. So
Episode 4, though. Episode 4, how Han Solo is really all about himself.
Yeah.
It really shows why
it's just
he's
him and
all
Chewie.
about himself. Dude, how he gets with Chewie is awesome. I really like that. I really found that interesting.
Did you know Chewie's a basketball player in this movie?
What?
Yeah.
Like
some basketball player in some country. I don't know where. Did you know that? It's not the same guy who played in the Star Wars movies. No, keep going. I'm listening.
And let me tell you, dude, there are a couple of really just well-placed, quote-unquote, Easter eggs that make so much sense. It's, like I said, I liked it a lot because it fills in a lot of little pieces. But everybody does a phenomenal job. Donald Glover does a phenomenal job playing Lando, especially like a young Lando Calrissian. That whole back and forth that Lando and Han Solo had in episode 5, you see where their back and forth originated from. It's a really good movie. I'm not saying it's the best movie. I'm not saying that it's Rogue One great. I'm not saying it's Empire Strikes Back great.
Is this something that I have to see in theaters? Can I just buy this movie?
Oh, no. You if you want to, you can buy it in theaters. The little spoilers that are in it, you want to stay away from the internet, dude, because if you find out, fuck, man.
I haven't seen anything. I've totally avoided it.
Try to stay away from shit as much as you can. You can wait. You could totally wait till this thing comes out on DVD. But the little spoilers that are in it, fuck if you won't be pissed. Like me, I would have been pissed. Pissed the fuck off.
Don't tell me.
I'm not. But that's where I'm going with that. So that was good. Other nerd news that has broken my heart in more ways than you can imagine. My end-all be-all favorite comic book series of all time just got its lead actor. And the fact that they're casting Jamie Foxx to play Al Simmons, Spawn.
Okay. What's the problem? Why are you against that?
Oh my God, it angers me.
Jamie Foxx has an Academy Award winner.
Do you realize how long ago that Academy Award was won? Have you seen that man's IMDb? Jesus Christ, does he suck as an actor?
Django's not bad.
So you're going to tell me in what he did Ray back in 2003, 2004, and Django Unchained was 2011? So you're going to tell me...
Yo, his Spider-Man, he was great.
14 years? Go to hell. Go to hell. Do the world a favor. Jump off a bridge. Jesus.
Relax. I didn't say... I'm just joking.
That hurts me so much. God
Electro's a stupid character anyway. I don't even know why they gave it to him.
He's such a bad actor. He's really not good. He's so full of himself.
He won an Academy Award. He has an Emmy. A Grammy.
He has an Academy Award for doing a biopic.
First of all, it was a good movie. He did really good. He got Ray down perfectly.
No,
and he actually plays the piano. So I don't think it was bad, but yes, not my best choice for a Spawn.
It breaks.
Who
my
would you
heart.
put?
I have no idea. I would find
Denzel?
some. No, I'd try to find somebody else. I would try to find that neck. For me, when it comes to my writing and when it comes to my idea of what makes a good film, I'm all about finding the no-name actor and making them something, or I love the idea of finding the older actor who's been humbled and comes back. I look at
So you would have put Morgan Freeman. I get it.
no, Morgan Freeman's always been great. I wouldn't want to cast somebody that big. I look at Michael Keaton and what he did in Spider-Man as
Man,
Vulture.
he was great. in
Great,
Spider-Man.
but that's the thing. He's an older actor who's been humbled because you were Batman in the 80s and you haven't done anything since.
Yeah, no, he did so good.
He did amazing.
I thought he was one
in
of the
that.
best villains.
No, he was fantastic in that. But that's what I'm saying. I would rather grab an old actor who no one's heard of in a long time and humble them and get them to be great again. Same thing happened with Robert Downey Jr.
Like Jamie Foxx, no?
Oh, God, kill yourself.
He hasn't done anything in a while.
No, he's done a lot, and it's a lot of bad.
Okay, so let's just give me one name. Just one person you think you could do.
I don't know.
Spawn.
I would have to look at a list of black actors because I mean Al Simmons is black, so I would want a really good African American actor. I would want somebody who's in their late 30s, early 40s, because he is an older individual. He's not a young, a Michael B. Jordan or.
Yeah, he can't be that young.
They can't be younger. They'd have to be older.
He has to be in his 40s.
Yeah, late 30s, early 40s, especially because I just read recently that they're not doing a backstory. So this is going to be straight. You're jumping straight into the fire with this film.
What?
Yeah, no backstory.
Please tell me John Leguizamo's coming back as a clown.
That'd be great.
John Leguizamo was awesome.
That was so
That's
good.
the clown.
Michael John White wouldn't be bad, though. Have him reprising the role wouldn't be bad.
Oh, man. I'm going to be so upset if it's not him.
That
God.
being said, another movie that recently got some...
We're at 40 minutes with movies.
another film. One of my favorites as a kid growing up, the Crow reboot just got basically canceled. Jason Momoa, if you don't know, he was Aquaman. He just backed out of the film along with the director because Sony put their greedy little paws in it and they're like, this is not what the Crow is. So the Crow just recently got canceled, basically.
Is it because, what's his name? Momoa?
Yeah,
I heard he wanted to make sure the bullets were blank.
Wow.
Too early?
Wow.
Is it too early?
They technically were blank. What happened was the round got stuck. The tip of it got stuck, and when they shot the blank again, the force from the first blank sent the second blank into his stomach, and that's what killed Brandon Lee.
They told Bruce Lee that his family would pay to his lineage.
Oh, well.
And there you go.
There you go.
And there you go. Guess what I watched?
What did you watch?
The Tick on Amazon Prime.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Is it just as stupid as the cartoons?
It is just as stupid. It is just
Awesome.
as stupid. And
that's awesome.
It's got cursing and stuff too, so it makes it a little bit more adultish and stuff. But the guy who plays Tick, he is really good. Do you know who it is?
Isn't it the guy that was in Shaun of the Dead? The
The roommate. Yeah.
You know, he's in.
He does a really good American accent.
He was in the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he was part of the pilots. What do you call it?
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? The Novas.
absolutely.
But he was also in it's another superhero movie. The one with oh my god, I'm not gonna remember what it Kick-Ass 2, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's in that.
I believe
think.
so too. I could be wrong.
But man, does he do the Tick good. He does a really good. He does a really good American accent. And he's just and what's the Arthur? Oh my god, the guy who plays Arthur is just so well done. I'm glad they're renewing it for season 2, but
I'll never forget one of my favorite stupid things about the Tick when he goes, "You can't fight crime with a macaroni duck." He goes, "I'll be the judge of that."
He's like that. He's so weird like that. It's so funny.
Such a stupid show.
Like
God.
the villain. You remember there was a villain that was really bad, and he had a roommate. It was just a regular guy. It was like this weird monster from another dimension, and he had like a roommate named Paul or something like that. And he was always watching TV. It was like, what?
It was a show that was before its time. Like,
not only was it before its time, but it was a little bit jokes beyond kids' comprehension. It was a Saturday morning cartoon.
It was a Saturday morning cartoon, and
kids. Some kids don't get the jokes of that show.
I loved this show, but I knew there was something about it that nobody else liked. So I secretly liked it, but none of my friends did growing up. If that's
because I feel like it was above them. Maybe
I love
the Tick wasn't meant to be like X-Men or Spider-Man Saturday morning. The Tick was more about you have to listen to the jokes.
Yeah, no, it was in that realm of the Ren and Stimpy and Rocko's Modern Life.
Exactly.
And there was the reason why. I don't know. I'm going a little bit off topic here, but I went to a birthday party for little kids over the weekend.
Okay.
And Jesus Christ, I wanted to blow my brains out. Just
Why?
Because they were playing like all the little kids' music that's very Barney friendly.
Oh, you told me this story.
Well, no, this happened again. And I'm sitting there and I remember myself as a young child. Like some of my fondest memories. And hearing the music, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, stop babying me. Like, play some real music. I don't know if I'm mature, and I know I sound very pretentious saying this, but I really don't remember being babied, for lack of a better term. Mind you, I had very young parents. My mom had me when she was 17 years old. And I guess my parents thought it would be a fun social experiment. I grew up in Pittsburgh, and for those of you who don't know, George A. Romero, the creator of Night of the Living Dead, is from Pittsburgh. All the Night of the Living Dead films were filmed in or around Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So we have a very strong cult zombie following. As a small child growing up,
I think you said this story.
I watched zombie films at like 6 years old. Day of the Dead took place in a film called Monroeville Mall. My dad worked in the mall. And when my mom would go pick him up, my mom and I would go pick him up in the middle of the night, and it was pitch black. I saw stores that were in the movie, and I'm like 5 years old. So I had a very fast, progressive childhood, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, my parents let me watch whatever I wanted.
Yeah, so
and I didn't murder anybody.
I don't understand the whole like Barney songs at a birthday party. Like, my son's not going to do that at all. I constantly turn to my girlfriend and just like, no, this is not gonna happen. No, I refuse. I refuse.
Well, in a child's development, in the first 2 years of its
or-
life, you're
or,
going to
you
have to
know-
put something like Sesame Street at least.
Well, Sesame Street's fine, but there's no reason why I should drive around listening to Barney in my car.
No, but I mean, the reels on the bus go round and round. What's wrong with that?
No.
It's been around
It's
since
not
the
gonna-
50s.
I don't give a damn.
So,
I just, my kid will just listen, to music like Queen or the Rolling Stones or
and when
the
you
Beatles.
put them in a daycare, that's the music they're going to put for them.
I know
And
my
that's
kid's
the music
not
he's
going,
going to...
my kid's not going to daycare. I have, what do you Mexicans call them? Abuela?
Abuela's not going to be able to watch him forever.
Abuela is all
Trust
about
me.
watching them.
I got 3 abuelas. It can't happen forever. I'm telling you right now. Be ready. Abuela. Mexican. What was... I'm Puerto Rican. So, can we venture off into games now?
The 2018 E3 predictions via Frank Berna. Because Jose doesn't like to do any pre-gaming.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so going back to what I originally said I was going to talk about, but I didn't bring up because I said I was going to save it for later. I think Rocksteady Games is going to announce a new game. I don't think it's going to be a Batman game. I think they're going to announce a new game, a new IP. What system and what it's going to be about, I have no idea. I just know, or I feel that they're going to release something new. They haven't really done anything since Arkham Knight. They make really solid games. I could see them making a brand new IP, and I think it's going to be really good.
I mean...
Go ahead.
I mean, I hope so. I mean, everything they do is perfectly. As long as they don't, make another company do it for PC, then Rocksteady should be fine. Like they fucked us with Arkham Knight.
Other E3 predictions. We spoke about it a little bit. I feel that Capcom's going to release some kind of footage for Resident Evil 2. The remake.
That's your prediction?
That's a prediction of mine. I feel that is coming.
I think we're going to get... Okay.
Go ahead.
I really do hope we get a Devil May Cry 5. That's my prediction. I think they're going to show that. If we're talking about Capcom predictions. What's the one that was supposed to come up for PS4 and never came out? Down Below or something like that?
Oh, that thing's...
They
I
just
don't even know.
they just renewed the whatchamacallit, the rights for it.
Yeah?
Yep. So I guess maybe we'll still have a chance to see dragon fighting shit under a cave like that demo. What other predictions?
Now, I know it's going to be announced and they're going to talk about it, but I feel that there's going to be a really heavy emphasis on Final Fantasy VII, especially in the realm of gameplay.
Bro, Final Fantasy VII is in such derail right now. Why are you thinking that's going to happen? They say they might be done in 2025.
Well, then that was the other part of it, that there would actually be a release date.
It's by the fucking time they're done with this game, people who've never heard of Final Fantasy VII will not be interested in this. 25. How old am I going to be in 2025? I'm going to be 45 years old. Jesus, if I'm even alive at 2025. They've like scrapped it, I heard, and they had to restart again and shit. What's going on? I mean, how hard is it to just take the fucking story and add it to the game?
Because people will sit there and they say, well, we need to make it new and better.
Well, I mean, you advance in graphic technology, but you don't have to change the story.
No, well, apparently they think they do.
Resident Evil didn't change much of the story when it was remade. They only just added just a little bit. They kept the story the same, but they added extra.
Added that daughter. Dude, that daughter was so scary.
Yeah, but that's what I said. They added extra. They didn't change the story. They just added extra.
Right.
Everything else was exactly the same. The zombies would get up and run instead of dragging. Remember that? So you had to go back and burn the bodies.
Yeah.
Because then nothing would grow. They would grow stronger and faster. God, that would scare me. The daughter scared you? Those fucking fat zombies scared the shit out of me.
I just remembered the part where I was walking around the corner and she hit me on the back of the head.
Oh, and you wake up. Yeah.
In her house.
Yeah,
that sucked. I was not like I needed a breather. I remember waking up in her house and then she wasn't there and I booked it. I'm like, get me the fuck out of here.
God, such a great game. What else? What other predictions?
What else I got?
Borderlands?
Borderlands, I think everybody's talked about it, so that's not one of my predictions.
Well, they say that PlayStation is going to show 3 new games before E3.
These are, I think, I'm trying to go by studios. I think EA is going to show Titanfall 3.
Oh God, that's a terrible prediction.
I think that's one of the big predictions.
That game came out last year.
No, it didn't.
Oh, that's
Titanfall 2?
2 years ago? I don't know. I don't think so.
Titanfall 2.
Frank, it's a great game. I give it to you, but it didn't make money. So then I don't think they would go for a third one.
They just spent they spent some ridiculous money, like $5 million to buy Respawn Studios.
That doesn't mean they're going to make another Titanfall. They can make a new IP. Like the $100 million that China just gave Bungie.
No, that's coming out. There's going to be a new Halo. Everybody in their mother's
China
already
said
predicting
it has to be a non-Halo game. It's Bungie. Bungie's not allowed to do Halo. You didn't hear about this?
No, I didn't hear about that.
$100 million given to them by China. And they can't make Halo. Halo belongs to Microsoft.
Well, I'm talking, it's 2016. There's no reason why they won't announce, especially with Battlefield 5 coming out this year. Battlefield 5 coming out this year, they got, and this is an announcement trailer. It's not like it's going to come out this year.
Okay.
For Ubisoft, I believe that there's a new Splinter Cell in the works.
Yes, I believe that too.
They're going to announce a new Splinter Cell.
And I'm excited for that. That should be awesome.
Bethesda, they're having their biggest show of the year. We already know that Fallout 76 is coming out. A lot of people are predicting that
it's an online multiplayer.
It's an online multiplayer. I don't think it is to be. I don't think it is, to be perfectly honest. If you look at their track record for Fallout, when Fallout 3 came out, literally the very next year they did Fallout New Vegas. This could be, I think, just a new Fallout game that just really runs off of the Fallout 4 engine that takes everything from Fallout 4 and incorporates it into this game without all the extra mumbo jumbo in the dialogue. That's me. I could be wrong. It could be online. A lot of people are predicting that it's online. I don't think it's going to be online. But I think Bethesda is going to announce one game that a lot of people have been talking about, but no one's heard anything. A game called Starland, which is a new IP. Basically, it's Elder Scrolls. It takes the Elder Scrolls Fallout formula and puts it in that motherfucking outer space.
So it's like Mass Effect.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Kind of, sort of. It is Mass Effect. Mass Effect was Elder Scrolls. Talk to people, go to missions. Was it the same thing?
That's an RPG.
What is RPG?
Those are RPGs. That's all an RPG is. It's just having that. It's having that good and bad and neutral kind of aspect. Now,
you could do that in Mass Effect.
You could be pure evil in Mass Effect?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then You don't remember Mass Effect 2? Did you ever play it?
No.
Okay, let me correct. I might be wrong if it was 2 or 3, but he gets blown into pieces or something, and they recover him and they rebuild him again, and they give him a new face that has scars, and they tell him the way you act, the scar will get worse or better, or it'll heal better. So every time you were bad, the scar grew bigger, and you looked like full blown fucking crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I don't remember if that was 2 or 3. I can't remember.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure somebody will correct us on the podcast.
I'm sure. You know, Dylan's watching us on Twitch. He's being nice and quiet.
From there, the game that I think that nobody really thinks that they're going to do, Bethesda, Doom Part 2.
No. Man, what kind of prediction is that?
What do you mean, what kind of prediction is that?
No, they're not going to make a Doom Part 2.
Why not?
Because it's just not going to work. Right
what
now.
do you mean it's not going to work?
Because it's too fast. The last Doom came out like fucking 6-7 years ago before this Doom came out.
Right.
Why would they release it a year? In 1 year, Frank? Doom came out last year.
Doom did not come out last year.
Doom came out last year. It should be the beginning of 2017, if I'm not mistaken.
Doom came out in 2016, kid. It's May 13th, 2016. It came
2016.
It came out on Switch in 2017.
No, I'm gonna have to deny your prediction in that one. No
Why?
way Bethesda's doing a Doom that fast.
Why? Once again,
The reason they did this so good is because it took so long.
Once again,
This is a prediction.
one, it's a prediction. Two, just because it's announced, that doesn't mean it's going to get released.
They're not gonna do it. My prediction is that we're gonna see a Metroid.
Wolfenstein got announced 2 years ago, and then it got announced 2 years ago.
Yeah, but the other one had come out a year before that. Wolfenstein is not the same, though.
What do you mean it's not? It's a first.
It's not the
shooter.
yeah, but this is. I mean, they take their time with Doom. I mean, I'm not. I'd be happy if it comes out.
So what you're telling me is that they can't announce a Doom 2, which is technically Doom 5.
So you're just gonna put a fucking title and say Doom 2 coming soon, like that?
No, they would show a little bit when they announced Wolfenstein. They did a little cinematic trailer. I don't think your memory is really not good in your old age. You don't remember the trailer that they did for Wolfenstein 2 years ago when he was in the ice cream parlor and the Nazi came in and he was ordering ice cream and he goes, "You look familiar."
I think that was
2 years ago. And then last year.
But it came out last year.
Right. The first
2 years ago, it took 1 year. I don't even think it took 1 year because we saw that trailer here in my house.
2 years ago.
And then it came out the next year.
But it didn't come out until the fall of last year.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that they're going to announce it this year, and they'll probably release it in another year, maybe 2 years.
Maybe. Could be. I don't know.
And then my biggest Hail Mary game of them all.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
No, get out of here.
Why wouldn't they announce it now?
No, it's not even. You're not even remotely close to.
Why not?
Because it's not even gonna. They're not even gonna breathe air into it.
How the fuck do you know?
Because they're getting ready to announce. They're getting ready to release another DLC for Grand Theft Auto 5, and they're not gonna take the wins from.
They're working on Grand Theft Auto 6.
They're working on it, absolutely, but they're not gonna announce anything. Grand Theft Auto 6 is a PlayStation 5 and whatever Microsoft wants to make for their next gen system. That is faux show. Like Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto 6 is a 2021 release date. And you can mark my words today that it's a 2021 release date.
Yeah, I believe that.
And
I
that's,
mean, if Red Dead Redemption is successful and they keep people interested, then yes.
dude, they're getting ready to release a new DLC for the online for Grand Theft Auto 5. So,
I hope so.
no, it's true. It's called the Nightclub. They're doing a whole new radio station. They're adding like a bunch of songs. They got a bunch of copyrights. It's insane what they're doing with this game.
Just stop doing with it already and just.
It's making money, dude. It's a good game. It's still making money. Why?
I
change it?
played it the other day and I don't know. It just doesn't catch my attention. Maybe I don't like the characters. I always said I never liked these 3 characters.
Yeah, I mean,
I still haven't finished it. I
played-
tried. I gave it a try.
I play the online all the time. Not all the time, but anytime there's something new, I'm on that game and I play the hell out of it. Like 2 weeks ago, they had it where it was double money for all missions, and if for every day you logged on, you got a free $120,000 that would be deposited into your bank. Dude, I ended up with like $900,000 of free money on top of all the double money that I earned.
And what the fuck do you use that money for? To buy houses?
Buy vehicles.
Cars?
Yeah, man.
But why?
It's
just a fucking car. Can't you just steal one?
No.
You can't steal cars? So then it's not Grand
the
Theft
cars
Auto.
Not the cars that I have. Now, for you being on PC, they make mods that hack the online and put the online things into the single player campaign. If you can find a mod for like Benny's Auto Garage, get it, dude. Because you could see some of the shit that I've been playing.
I'm not putting another thing into Grand Theft Auto. I'm about to delete it. I can't. I don't want to put more things in Grand Theft Auto if it's not catching my attention.
But that's what keeps me playing.
It's the only Grand Theft Auto I've never passed. Hell, I passed 4. I don't know. Ugh.
But my Hail Mary game.
What is it?
It is Rockstar though.
What is it?
Bully Part 2.
I ain't gonna do a Bully Part 2.
Never know.
No. It won't happen. Especially the way that we are in this day of age with the word bully. I don't think it's going to happen. We're not as open-minded as we were 10, 15 years ago. 15 years, right? It's about 15?
But bully wasn't really about a bully. Bully was about being bullied.
Yo, that kid would spank girls in the ass.
Yes.
Girls. They were girls in school.
Right. Times have changed, absolutely. But when you have things like the 13 Reasons Why and the oppression of minorities and
video
cell phones,
games and movies are 2 separate entities. It is 2 separate entities. You can get away with a lot in movies that you cannot do in games.
right. But with this idea of being the little guy, aka in school, and being oppressed by peers on social media or an authoritative group of teachers, administration, that kind of stuff, an uprising, why not?
I don't think so. I think it's too sensitive.
I don't. And you're talking about a company that really doesn't give a shit about sensitivity.
Well, if they don't really give a shit, then give me a Manhunt 3 over fucking Bully. I'll take a Manhunt 3 any day. But they do give a shit because Manhunt almost got them in a lot of shit.
Manhunt was just gratuitous violence. Don't get me wrong, dude. I'm looking at my copy of Manhunt 2, of the original Manhunt on the PlayStation 2. I'm looking at
Exactly.
But that was a game that...
Yo, the guy who would talk to you over the speaker would say some fucking crazy shit.
Right, no.
Like, oh, you just made me come of how great you killed that guy. He would say shit like that in a video game.
Right. PlayStation 2 was the Wild West of video games, man.
So crazy. I mean, I couldn't believe that.
PlayStation 2 was the Wild West. They did things on PlayStation 2. Hell, do you remember BMX Triple X, where you could have naked women on bicycles.
Yeah.
That system was crazy, dude.
Yes, it was.
And then they toned it down.
Bro, if they do bully, that's great. I don't think it's gonna happen, but hey, if they do it, that's great. I mean, but if you're gonna do a bully, give me a manhunt. I would not mind going in there and killing people that deserve it, because that's pretty much what the game was: killing people who deserved it.
Yeah, but I remember the scene where like your family was tied up, or your step sibling or something, and they were in their.
They never say your family. They just said your. Because you don't have a family. I think they were just saying your brothers or sisters, mothers, whatever. But he never really had a. He was a convict. He was as much as a killer as everybody who was in the game. Remember when you had to kill the guy in the pig suit?
Dude, I do not.
With a chainsaw, and he would chase you around in the chainsaw. Oh my god!
I just remember. I remember that was one of the very first ever cover shooters.
Yeah.
And the cover shooting in that game was incredible.
Bro, I like the sneaking around and putting a bag in people's faces, or taking the wires and just choking people and then cut their heads off and the head would fall on the floor. There was nothing like that. That was probably one of the most violent games ever made.
Yeah, it was. It was really
it's like it made Ed Boon cry. It was so violent. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I was going to go off topic.
No, I think there was a Manhunt 3 actually, but there
was a Manhunt 2, and I remember some of the kills were so violent that they blurred them out. But if you had it on PC, you could actually unblur it.
Was it PlayStation?
It was PlayStation.
I feel like it wasn't PlayStation.
And it was on the Wii.
Was it the Wii?
It was on Wii and it was on PlayStation.
Was it Nintendo DS? I don't know. I feel like it was in a handheld.
No.
Anyway, we're at 1 hour and 12 seconds, sir. So tell me what you're going to say.
For those of you who aren't following this man, guys, check out Ed Boon on Twitter.
Oh my gosh.
Because
if you were going to say this shit, I would have cut you off.
Dude, it's hilarious because he's trolling people, because only thing people want to talk to this guy about is whether or not there's going to be more characters added to Injustice 2, or is he announcing something for Mortal Kombat 11? And he's
surprised that wasn't a prediction of yours.
Oh, I'm. It's almost a foregone conclusion that it's going to be Mortal Kombat 11. I've talked about that enough. I don't need to predict that. But no, it's going to be. I'm really, really excited for this year's E3. I think we got a lot of quality games coming our way, and I'm excited.
And I'm freaking excited. It's going to be a hell of a party.
And that's just my predictions. We have a ton of games already confirmed.
There's going to be so much. I know that some stuff didn't leak. Keep some stuff really hidden. And I don't care what they say. There's not going to be 4 games in that fucking show.
Well, didn't they just announce that there's going to be 3?
Yeah, that's what I just said. 3 games before E3. New games, as in new IPs. PlayStation exclusives.
Beautiful.
Well, it's not always good, but hopefully they're good. Anything else, sir? Because we talked a lot about Marvel, but I guess we can leave it for the show for next time.
No, just guys, when you hear us on the podcast, check us out on Monday on Twitter. We'll probably be periscoping it unless there's some other kind of app. Follow us on Twitter at Evil Metal Gamers.
I think there's
and
a way.
I'll be updating how you can view us at the live feed party. If you want to chat with us, if you want to live tweet with us or anything, I'll be sure to be putting out information. So hit us up, check us out. Evil Metal Gamers 2018 first ever E3.
First, we're also going to be in PAX. Well, I'm going to be in PAX.
Hell yeah.
So, live in PAX 2 in August 31st. But first things first, we're going to do work on the E3. See reactions and stuff. You're going to see a lot of people walking around and stuff, but it's going to be amazing. It's not going to be podcasts. It's going to be live once again. Live. Because it's not the same to hear us watching a video. Actually, it wouldn't make any fucking sense.
Oh,
But,
I'm excited.
Well, who isn't? It's like Christmas for us gamers.
No, but this year's really like Christmas for us.
Oh, you say that every year, Frank.
No, this year's...
Every year you say the same thing. No, this is the year that's like Christmas.
Dude, for the past 2 years, Sony has delivered.
Yes, and they're going to deliver again.
But I think everybody's delivering this year.
Even Microsoft?
If you're a Microsoft fan, I feel like you're getting your Halo 37.62,
Gears
which
of War
is
5.
No, I don't think they're gonna get a new Gears.
I think so. Hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're just going all in with.
Bro, they're desperate. Why would not bring a Gears of War? They're fucking desperate. And if you are gonna do a Halo, be gutsy and put it out on PC. It's the only thing that's gonna save you.
Aren't they already on PC?
No. I think Halo 2, and I don't think it's easy to play, but the Halo 5, you can't play it on PC. You can only play levels that have been created by other people, which is so stupid. Anyway, guys, we really appreciate everything for listening and to us babble about video games and stuff. Check us out at Evil Metal Gamers, and that's going to be on Twitter. We also have in Evil Metal Gamers Game of the Year. What is it, Frank?
The 2017 Evil Metal Gamers Game of the Year. Injustice 2 Guild.
It's pretty much full now, so you guys can't really join. I don't even know if we should make a second one to get people to join.
I think it's awesome.
But it's completely full. Email us at evilmetalgamers@gmail.com. We're on Facebook. We are also on Discord. We're even in Pinterest. We're everywhere. Thank you so much, guys, for listening, and give us a like and follow us. And we do our best, and we really hope that you're enjoying the show. So once again, thank you for everything. Take care, guys.
Love, peace, and happiness.